So I got to go to the PRS Experience, and it was a new experience for me because I knew about the guitars, but I never played them. And the opportunity to go to the factory and meet everybody who works on them gave me a lot of insight into why the instruments have the personality that they do, and everybody works really hard and is really excited about what they do. So that was inspirational to see that, and then I was offered the possibility to create a guitar in private stock, which was unexpected and a really nice thing for Paul to offer. And so I got to go in there and choose all the wood with all the expert wood people in there, because that's certainly nothing I'd ever had an experience with. And I got to see a whole lot of different things that they have in there. They told me about the characteristics of the tonal qualities that come from certain woods, and I had played enough guitars that had certain kinds of wood to be familiar, but it was still educational and a really fun experience. So as a guitar player, it's like Christmas. So I got to go in there, and they showed me all these different possibilities for the wood, but we found this one piece, and I don't even remember all the names of the wood that was chosen for the guitar, but in particular the piece of the main first guitar they built, it looks like it might be two pieces, but it's one actual split personality piece where there's the quilted side, and then there's sort of like the tiger stripe flame top kind of thing. And so the split personality of it in its natural setting was really appealing to me. I thought, okay, well, that might be the best theme for the whole guitar. Let's take things that happen in nature within the wood and utilize all of those into one guitar. So the single top is the one that has the real split, and then each other element, there was like a spalted maple that looked kind of like a brain or something, and then the back of the neck had a similar piece like this, really nice, and then the other one on the back has almost like a checkerboard pattern that naturally existed. So all of those things, I didn't even really know that there were so many possibilities for that to occur in the wood itself, and that's what is so great as a guitar player, to be able to go in there, talk to the people who know all about that stuff, show it to you, and then you get to tap on it and see it in its raw state before it becomes a guitar. And the other element of it was also, they said they would be willing to customize the design, and so I wanted to have more access to the top frets for some of the difficult things that I have to play, and we decided to use this shape to do that. But also, I had seen that they had made a mandolin that was pretty much this exact shape, and I said, well, let's build the mandolin into a guitar, build it, so it's chambered like almost like a 335. So it has a natural sustain, and then it's also really lightweight, and to me it has the character of almost a classical instrument. For some reason it just reminds me more of a really ancient stringed instrument, and it's got a really nice personality with all the different wood that we chose for it. And the inlays, like the joke of it for me is low notes, high notes, because I need the reminder, And, the only other special thing is that when it's in the middle position, the pickups are out of phase, so it has an interesting sort of quacky, honky sound. You can get some of the Jimmy Page style characteristics, and some things that my dad did that used to have that kind of sound too. So it's a very versatile guitar, but it's also, it's one that will inspire you to play probably a little bit differently, I think. And that's what I like about guitars in general. Any guitar I pick up generally has a personality of its own, and it speaks to me in a certain way to make me play a certain way. And every time I play the one that I got to design, you know, I definitely play differently on that guitar than I would on another guitar. So.